Hey everyone, we're back with some more Ark Nova Arena gameplay, starting off today in rank number 8. We do have animal sounds enabled this week, so hopefully everyone's looking forward to that. There was a post on the BGA forums, and I think also the BGG forums about, well, someone made an extension that plays the animal sounds when you play the animals, so it's a bit like the Steam version. I'm used to that from the Steam version, so it should be exciting. Don't think I've actually played a full game with them on yet. I just tried it out in solo. I think there is a bit of a volume difference for a lot of the animals, so that could get interesting. Okay, and we are starting off today on T1. So the value of cards is a bit like Commercial Harbor. We can trade them for X tokens here, so it makes Sunbathing's monsters a little bit worse. And Pavilion build is pretty good anyway, so I'm happy starting with that as a first pick. And now we have the option of getting 3 build actions and a random card, because I have a feeling the opponent would take Sunbathing as well. And if not, then we get Sunbathing sponsors and it's fine too. Hello Isajan, hello Atar, hello Auric. 5-0 is a lock, okay, we'll see. Could be distracting as well, honestly. Okay, well, clearly Exxon in Africa. To Tamarin or not. Good animal that matches America, but I don't know how we're getting that double science. I think Wolverine's okay because it can give us some ideas of like an early habitat diversity. Especially with Expert on Africa. So perhaps we just start with America's partner zoo if we can. And that's our 3 continents. But then we also have some ideas of like breeding programs maybe. I don't think Expert on Europe is worth it for the tag, but no, because we already have the Wolverine. I think that something like this is fine. Could be an idea to start with Sea Animal University as well, just because it's like so generically strong. Maybe if they take Americas, I don't mind starting with Sea Animal University. It's a bit tricky because we kind of have to commit to a build action before we do anything, but I guess we can always play the Wolverine. Now watch as an American reptile shows up. Okay. Hello, Alex. Hello, James. Hello, the best. Yeah, someone made an extension that shows them. Okay, science library. Okay, hopefully that was just a temporary thing. Should be back. I thought it was BGA, but that's apparently me. I don't really want to commit to the large aquarium first up. I think just having these X tokens can be nice. Don't know that we really want to... It's alright, we should be good now. Should be fine. Primate University is an interesting first choice. Okay, then I don't mind going with the original plan of Americas for the 3 continents, but our source power doesn't matter as much because we have booster source, so we can do X1 Africa first. Maybe boost build down. Well, yeah, what is our opponent? I have Mark Animals is amazing and Sunbathing. Hello, Bonafide. Hello, Randella. I'm a little bit scared to hear what sound the Wolverine's going to make. That's a very interesting 5-size enclosure. It's a very interesting 5-size enclosure. Hello, Sandeep. Thank you. Let's see. We can definitely do cards first. I think we'll just draw from the deck. We're not super attached to either of the projects. And I expect so I'm wondering if they are going to play the Tamarin in there and if they have a release or something. You guys will have to wait for the Wolverine a bit. Okay, Flamingo looks pretty good. Panda. Okay, well, the project's definitely dead. No hand size, though. Like, we'd want to keep Wombat and Panda to make it playable. I think Flamingo and Bird Breeding is maybe too good as a combo. But, I mean, we can keep the Panda and not the Wombat, I guess. Hello, Tony. Oh, dear God. Publications, too. Next question. Do we break before they play animals? I'm quite attached to these cards, so... Yeah, I mean, that's another good question. Are we actually getting Asia Partners? I mean, there is ignore conditions here as a potential option. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope that wasn't too loud for the stream, but that was blasting in my ear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know, it kept going. Okay, that's much more palatable, but okay, that's definitely a release project. That was so... It was a ridiculously long amount of time, right? It's an extension. I've written a little note up here. It's an extension that someone made, which I like a lot. Yeah, true. It did sound like a bird. I really like the opponent's style, especially with that Cobra here. Okay. Oh, crap. Man, if I could build and draw it up, I totally would. I don't have any money, though. Okay, just have to break them. They have such a good start with the Cobra, too. We'll see if we can. I think we do get the ignore conditions, but I'm pretty sure they want marketing. But I don't really like our chances long-term for this game. I was trying to think what reward we want. I mean, probably 2 size. But snap better. Card draw is also good. There's the jungle as expected. Okay, would have been interesting if it was Americas, because there's a muskox sitting here. But I guess jungle made sense because they started with primate universities, so that should have been pretty obvious for us. Okay, I was considering 2 CP worker as well. They do take 2 size. My first instinct was to match that. At the same time, we could just take 2 we could just take the card draw and then build a 2 size. That's like Pokemon to play Flamingo. But I don't mind the idea of 2 size and then using the Export and Africa to clever build out of the way with the Flamingo. I think that's pretty good too. And yeah, I like matching with 2 CV worker. I don't know if we want to grab second partners who orders first uni, but I also don't know if we want the scavenging, maybe. I mean, I guess we could put a kiosk here. Seems like decent placement. Like, Africa partners, you could definitely make sense. Oh, right, because we have the bird breeding. It just means no upgrade, but that's probably fine. Okay, the next question is, worth spending 2x's for the discount and just to make sure we get it, because I expect they want a partner zoo, right? Might just actually grab it. we can still get built out of the way. Oh, yeah, okay, it's not. We had a couple of clevers, okay. So we can maybe clever cards after that and break 5 or something. I guess we could just do cards. Do cards, play Flamingo, clever, build again, something like that. Thank you, Perfect Gamer. Try to play all the different animals. Okay, now we can just... Okay, now we have good timing on clever back cards. Straight into bird breeding program. They have so many empty enclosures. I don't know what they have. That's a very suspicious 4 size there. Dumb flamingo. Oh, nice. It's come back. Perfect 2 size animal. Come back. Okay, we are working well towards Africa. There's a fox here that we... Okay, they're only just spending there. Nice, okay, we can break before the muskox. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure they commented on the BGA thread saying that they were asking if they should add animal sounds for sponsors. I think it's a good idea. Deny the cougar, maybe. I have to put in a 5 size touching rock, which I think we're okay with. But the other thing is that it puts the fox closer to us. Okay, it actually puts the fox in range because we have 2 rep from bird breeding. Okay, I like that. Hello, snapshot board, thank you. Okay, I guess they could play the fox, but then at the same time, if they do that, we do get the caracal. I think Exponent Africa is going to be pretty clutch here. Upgrading animals looks like a decent next upgrade. But also would like to get sponsors upgraded for a lot of money, especially with the panda here, if we can get the ignore conditions. Nice, it's starting with cards, means we do get the fox. Fox is just going to be like amazing timing because we can double clever, we can clever cards and then build. I guess we could strongly consider building another enclosure and playing Fox Caracal, but I expect they play the Caracal here. That'd be cool. I think they were more thinking along the lines of like a spotted hyena compound could make a noise. Still have a scary number of open enclosures, but I mean, hopefully they just don't have many relevant animals. Let's see. I mean, it's got to be the caracal. Stupid sounding animal. Oh, damn it. They got a hippo with that. I like that. Apparently with a lot of the fish, it just sounds like a bubbling, like bubbles in the water. Yeah, pred breeding is interesting. Okay. That is terrifying, but the timing that they're using the Cobra is not terrifying. It's actually really nice that they're using it now. I'm not sure why they're using it now. We don't really have anything to hypno. Like, if they spend 2x's on our Asos, that doesn't... That's quite bizarre. Okay, sponsors upgrade though. We could still build again to play like Fox Cougar. Seems reasonable, because we do have to build a 3 size for this. Well, I'm assuming we do want to play it, but I think that's a yes. Placement's not perfect, but also nice building another pavilion. Okay, then we can't really use double clever, but the Steam game does this, but they have the same sound effects for all the animal types. Like a predator will always make the same sound, even if it's a stoat or a tiger. I do like how, okay, I like our position. They started off really strong, but they've sort of slowed down a bit. Having said that, if they do get a SOS upgrade, okay, they also only have 1 upgrade left, and if it's going to be cut, so their publications is not scary at all. I was a bit scared of that. Okay, now we might actually not want a cougar. Well, I mean, okay, it puts the break in range, but it's not that big of a deal if they do cause the break. In fact, with how much money we have, I think we actually want to boost down, like, sponsors and then build, maybe. Just keep cards up here. Having said that, I guess we could... I don't want to discard any of these animals, though. I kind of want to build to get the... kind of want to build again to get the breeding program. Okay, what if we just Fox? I think this was a mistake. They are freaking terrifying. Just said I wanted to build. Okay, we can just start off with, like, hand size, maybe. Hand size upgrade cards. Okay, hand size upgrade cards. Do cards. Every time the break gets moved forward, a coffee machine sound. Interesting. I mean, you guys can all make these suggestions on the BGA forum posts. Cards, I guess, makes sense. There's Africa. Okay, what do we know they have? We know they have a hippo. That's it, I think. Definitely this. Maybe the fish. I mean, we are getting very close to 5 Americas. At the very least, I want to make it more difficult for them. That, no, I mean, we're never playing the toss here, I think. Okay, could potentially just break next move. Then we can start off with 2 animals. Okay, break next move looks fine. Especially because they don't have hand size. Well, none of the sponsors make any sound at the moment. Oh. Okay, I mean, that is our 5th Africa, but there is also a monkey that we can get during the break. And we also have the enclosure for it, so this actually works out so perfectly for timing. We can discard a card anyway for an extra money. Why not? We don't need this. Okay, we just straight up have monkey. Just have to build more 3 sizes for these stupid 3 size animals. I guess we could also release this guy if the project stays there. And it seems like we just don't need another upgrade. I think we'll be fine with just animals and cards. Damn, hydrologists. We'll give him high. That's too important. It's too important for our game plan. It is Africa number 5. You can also maybe mark the deer or something. Take hydro, no doubt. Really curious what this guy's going to sound like. We have too much clever, though. We have too much clever. Yeah, I think sponsors is going down again, because we just don't want to break. We can do 2 projects very easily this round. We want to build another 3 size or 2. Maybe an aquarium, so we still have plenty of actions to do. But yeah, 2 projects looks like the go. Oh man, wow, they're building so much. It is a bit like that, but clevers are wasted if you can't use them properly. Is that hydrologists? Another 2 size. Okay, we know about hippo though. So that makes the timing really curious. Why do they... I guess they're just going to break 5. But... Let's go. Maybe we find a... Maybe we just find a 2-size monkey that doesn't have clever, like so. I would play that not to waste the clever. Oh dear God. Okay, so probably hippo plus squirrel monkey. That sounds like a freaking door. They're coming from an extension I added to Chrome. Someone made it and posted it on the BGA forum, so I added it. I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, the only thing I wish is that the sounds are normalized, because some of them are really loud and some of them are like, yeah, not as loud. I don't know what we're interested... I mean, so obviously we want to ignore conditions. There's more cards here that we're about to get. I guess we could take that for the Americas icon, then we don't need to play the fish. I feel like we don't even need X tokens, maybe just money. That's kind of crazy we're giving up 3 X tokens here, but the break is so close that we just don't need more cards. Ah, okay. I mean, I can definitely lower my game sounds for sure. I've done about half of them. Half. So maybe that's more tolerable as they have Thorny Devil release. Okay, so that means this monkey release is gone. They've got a Baboon Rock, which they're going to play right now. They still have a lot of open enclosures, which is scary. Kind of crazy. We just want more time. Okay, maybe 3 size plus clever seems reasonable. We can discard the spotted fish. Kind of disgusting using strength, using our like action strength to actually build. It's not good, but can clever sponsors again because we just really don't need it at the moment. Yeah, then we have breeding program next move. Yeah, their economy is not great. Which is why they keep breaking, but at least we do have ways of spending our money, which is the main thing. Okay, and we can even start this round with both the Americas guys straight into 5 Americas. We get a clever here. Not that we need the break. I'm just wondering if we should ever find time to get a SOS upgraded. Probably not worth it. I mean, we got to be getting close with 2 projects plus a panda. We still have to build again is the main problem. Yeah, I also don't like causing all these breaks because they have all these empty enclosures and they just need money for them. Oh wow, that's... Well, that'd be better for us, but pretty good for them. Hello, Blackwell. Hopefully your baby doesn't get terrified by the animal noises that are about to come out. Oh yeah, cougar I think is actually scary, just warning for that one. I think a lot of the, like, predators are actually quite scary. Lion freaked me out for sure. There is the emu, by the way. 3 size goes there. Nice. I just don't... We shouldn't cook the map too much. 3 size goes here. We should leave 5 size up here. Yeah, I just leave the map open for flexibility. We might need it. Okay, I think we can discard a card to get the wrap. We can play emu. Yes, we could play the emu. I don't think that's our top priority at the moment. Okay, honestly, do we actually want to play the reindeer instead? Oh, but specialized species for the pred is not that good. I just don't really want to break that much. Oh, I can play Panda Rain. That's got to be a lot better than... Yeah, okay. This makes so much more sense than the Cougar. Yeah, okay. That's our 5th Americas, and we have the breeding program in between. Now, that's a bit sad, though. I mean, small animals sucks, but so do specialized species. They're not going to be a good endgame. We just have to hope to finish before they get any sort of momentum. We are very close to finishing. Problem is only playing just one animal next animal action, unless we find something else. I mean, we could build a 3 size and play both of these. It's 5 points. And they do have a lot of endgames here, so we kind of have to hurry up. Wow, that's an insanely good native farm too, so our point lead is not as much anymore. I'm a bit worried that we can't end in time. Just wondering, like, 12 money plus ostrich. Don't think we can afford that. Could just consider 12 rep. 3 rep, and then we get bonus points for last work at 2. Maybe the rep finds us another animal to play. Finds a better animal to play, I should say. Well, at the moment, I think our best move is build the 3 size, play both. Do 5 Americas. So getting some nice baboon rock points here. Do they have any native farm endgames? No, at least. So their endgames... That sounds like it's freaking dying. Some of these noises are so wild. Unfortunately, okay, they have very few cards. That ostrich actually looks good for them to play, though. I think we want to deny that. Because like they have an open 5-stars. I don't think they have anything else for it. And that's not enough money to play both. So what are we doing? Okay. Okay, maybe we want the ostrich for next round. Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah, I forgot about jumping. Yeah, I had calculated that. I don't know why I forgot. I guess if there is another break, we do have a marketing spot still. So in games they have 1, 2. Okay, only 2. Yeah, this is bad. Hello, Grok. Yes. About to hear some. Hear the lovely sound of the cougar followed by the reindeer. Okay, that was not scary. It's so close to an end, but it's not. It's not quite. If we can find something to market during the break, it is an end. Yeah, we can't exactly end in 2. They are going to break here, so there is a chance we get a sponsor to play during the. Okay, if they don't break, then trying to figure out how we get cloak. We might just have to do a cards action if they don't break here. This is true. I mean, a lot of these sounds would be scary if you heard them just in the wild. Yeah, there's break. I mean, break could just be okay for us. They have 1 card in hand. Just like if it's big nose, we probably actually lose. As crazy as that is. Okay, one of these projects is enough to end in 2 at least. I'm not sure if that's enough either, though. Ark Nova in general, it's a pretty complicated board game compared to every other board game. Yeah, Migration we can't play because we don't have the science. Otherwise, it would be interesting. What did they just take? Small Animals Project, which is... I mean, they have so few cards, I think we just take the small animals, unless I'm more scared of the Cayman, which I don't think we are. Yeah, it just feels like they have 1 5-size, but not many small animals, I guess. Let's just end in 2, I think. Oh, I didn't take the project, you actual idiot. Okay. It's fine. Maybe just Pond Turtle is the end. It would allow us to keep our X tokens for our endgame here. And we could consider a delaying move of building a 5-size for the ostrich, but that doesn't sound that good either. Just don't know what they have coming in. Oh crap, they do have big nose. Okay, now it may be worth delaying. Oh, that's really bad though. But we pretty much know that's the last move they can do. They don't have any delaying moves, so like this is basically a free 5 size for us. No zooplankton sound, no. We do get to hear the ostrich. Yeah, they just have nothing left in the tank, but they have 2 endgames and a good project and last worker. We have a 1 CP endgame. Don't really like our chances. They also have a lot of good endgames they could have, like Favorite Zoo. Favorite Zoo would obviously be maxed out. Yes, we could still hit a slightly better animal than the pond turtle, but it seems unlikely with the money we have. Just trying to think. Okay, we have another delay move to rep, I guess. Oh yeah, it's pretty similar to Terraforming Mars. Okay, they have a delay move of a pavilion, so our delay move is just better than that, right? To rep. Don't see what else they would have. We don't have another delay move after that. Okay. What about Predator Uni? That's actually even better. That's the CP for specialized species and potentially a better animal. But we do lose the X tokens, but then it gives us more delay moves in the future. Okay, so it's like a 1-point move, but more potential for... I don't hate it. Give some money, but that doesn't really do too much. Oh, obviously any predator we hit. Okay, that could fit if we... Okay, so we actually upgrade builds, so that could potentially fit as another CP if they don't end. But they do. We'll see. I think they have it, though. They're going to finish on 105. Our game's got slightly better, but yeah, I think they have too much. Wait. Or they don't end. Wait, what did they have? Oh, predator breeding. Okay. It's a better delay move than what we have, although that is a much better animal. Well, it's a 3-point better animal. That's better than nothing. We also got another rep. $111. We still have a chance of hitting something slightly better. Actually, I don't think it's possible to hit anything better than ostrich here. Oh, then zebra here. Nah, if we're just even with them, it doesn't feel like it's enough. Research for 3. Really good start. I mean, just amazing sponsors. I don't think we really could have played the end any better, but like... I always knew we had to rush the end of the game. It's still like pretty quick at 28 turns, but... Yeah, the delay move won them the game, I guess. Gave them +6 while we got... I guess we also got +6. No, we even got +7 from that. We went on... Nah, it'd be a tie with one more point. Be a dead tie. It was 602. Damn. I don't believe it was because I was getting distracted by the animals. I think they just had such good sponsors throughout the game. Even starting with Science Library. Maybe I could have picked better upgrades. Feel like sponsors upgrade earlier might have been good. Maybe we played the panda too early, but it just made sense with the flocking. I think we just had too many three sizes, like too many build actions building three sizes. It's never good. X token is actually kind of funny on this map because you can trade a card to get an X token basically. I kind of do like it. Pavilion build again. Would we prefer pavilion build or discount animals? Maybe the discount animals. I don't know, pavilion build is... I feel like discount animals would have been better than pavilion build last game. Okay, conservation zoo. Just thinking if we go for like a Habitat 5 rush. Not keeping the Cobra though, like Cobra's pretty good. We already have one science to play it. I don't necessarily want to upgrade animals super early. We do have some very easy projects here. I think this is fine. Let's just start off with federal grants. Petting zoo could be another idea with 2 of them here. And species diversity. See what they start with. Okay, reptile uni. They hit an unplayable one, nice. Petting zoo just does not work at all for habitat diversity. Not that our hand is really built for it. I would like to do cards. I guess my only concern is cards break. But I guess they would have to discard more than us, so I probably should not be scared of it. Okay, this makes habitat diversity a lot more sensible, a lot easier. Also a different tag for species, so maybe we could play Monkey Park at the same time as playing this. Okay, let's say we are going for habitats with these. We could start with like Americas or Africa, either or. With the African animal here, I think it's happy starting with Americas. Okay. No break is also good. We can play 2 animals and all our sponsors. Let's think about positioning Monkey Park over the marketing. Are we interested in these petting zoos? I mean, we only have to mark one of them. Sure. Okay, also considering spending an X to play Monkey Park next. I don't think we're that interested in hand size. Just because the main thing is if they did cause the break, they'd be discarding 4 cards while we're discarding 2, so it's kind of more costly for them to break. And I think we can rush habitats relatively quickly. Depending on what they have, though, they can break in 1 if they have like a clever or an X token animal. But that's okay. I mean, like we can actually do species diversity as a project. Okay. Could consider that. Could also pouch it. Not sure which one I prefer at the moment. Can play Martin Wombat. Oh, of course they can play with Expert on Australia. That's kind of cute. Oh man, they're going all in on reptiles. Okay, Hunter Animals is interesting because now we know that they have 2 cards that are not animals, and they just hit a Frilled Lizard. Wow. I think we just want to keep that with our petting zoo ideas. Yeah, see you later, spokesperson. Do we ever snap an alpaca? Like, okay, they break. That's fine. Probably do want to take 2 size reward. But I'm thinking we 2 CP worker as well. Just to get partner zoo. Do we just start with a cards action? They shouldn't like try to deny us alpaca. In fact, I think they need to build and play another animal unless they have like a management plan, which is a possibility, I guess. Okay, we do want an Africa partner zoo, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, okay. So they are just doing 4 reptiles super early. Still get this for the porcupine. Yeah, let's go 2 CP worker because we do have a sponsor we want to play and we do want to get last partner zoo. Or second partner zoo. Don't want to use the clever just yet, but the money could be quite useful. We can do like play school tours, build a petting zoo. Still afford 2. Hopefully it drew an animal for them. Oh, but if it did, they have to pouch. Oh man. Pouching and hunter animals is actually so good. They're off to a hell of a start. Okay, we know that actually pouched the alpaca, so it drew into something else that was not an alpaca. That was not an animal, I mean. Wow. And obviously discard a card is amazing with hunter animals. Would not be surprised if they upgrade it first. Okay, they actually match us, that's good. Although, yeah, we know they have a ton of sponsors, maybe that's not good. Could consider clever cards so we get an X token from Partner Zoo. Don't hate that idea. Maybe building like this makes sense to leave a 3 size here and connect to this area. Africa Partner Zoo, horse plus porcupine into break. Okay, now we can break next. Now, strongly considering, do we want to dig away that eagle or not? I don't know that we really want it around. Opponent goes for hand size, so they must be super happy with their hand, which I don't like to see. We'll be able to pilfer later as well. There's no rush on that. Llama can flock. Low mountain range we also don't have a use for, so it's kind of scary to have there. Might pick up scavenging here. See if we find us. Maybe we can scavenge the spokesperson, then I wouldn't mind playing that. Kind of asking for a very specific card, but please. Okay, Cobra coming back is actually really good as well. Then I guess we could consider, do we want to just break 5? I don't think I should be scared of the break. Then also, do we want the rep or the posturing? Well, okay, we don't care at all about catered picnic areas. If they have a rhino, this is a bit of a problem with All This Australia. I mean, All This Australia is already a lot of a problem. Like, look at how much value they're getting from it. And now there's a sea lion here. And they can break next move, which I am a little bit scared of. Two rep into upgrade animals looks pretty good. And I think snapping for... I don't know. But snapping is also just increasing hand size a bit. I guess we could take ignore as well. I mean, let's see what random card we get, then we can decide. I don't think we need ignore. Maybe that's dumb to say. Australia Partner Zoo. Expansion area could just be very useful as well, though. True. Yeah, it could be specialized habitats. That would be an amazing start for them. If they build a 4 size or 5 size, then I think we do have to take the sea lion away. Which we can do with a build action. Kind of feels like they want to play it and they can just afford it from range. Right, costs 15 plus 1. I mean, they'd be stupid not to play it, right? At the same time, could just be a big monkey. Okay, we could also just dig it away. Yeah, that makes more sense. We can just dig it away. Or we could also... Okay, what if we pill for them first? You guys get to hear that again. Can dig it away. Okay, they are really interested in that. So now we are definitely going to dig it away. They kept that exact money to play it, right? You dumb sounding pig. And they're probably going to work very hard to deny that rabbit. Okay, seems like they didn't care about it. Right, that's for their jungle project, which they can do this round, so I think we break first. Break before they do project and get 2 size. Lack of enclosure seems like a bit of a logjam for them. We can get rid of this aquatic project at the same time. They get a dugong, my goodness. Into that 5 size. Okay, hunter animals is actually busted. God, hunter animals is so good. What happened? Seabirds is not that interesting for them. It is technically playable for us if we wanted to release the macaque. It's not that good for us either, though. Okay, I don't think we care. They don't have Asia. I just feel like I want to see more cards. Should leave. Oh, okay, no, we have expansion area, so I'm fine cooking the map a bit. Let's just get some X tokens. I mean, the more that I see hunter animals, I actually think JD was right all along. I think it is actually decent. I think let's just start with like a 3 size or something. Okay, we got to think about our last 2 upgrades. I mean, probably it's sponsors for the expansion area, but also cards is like mandatory on this map. But a source would be nice as well, I think. Not that we're that rich. Let's 3 size. Should be telling that we don't pick up the rabbit, but if we can make them deny it from us, that would be nice too. +1 build is fine on drawing board, and that's about all I'll say. Yeah, true. But I mean, specifically on this map and Commercial Harbor, it does become a lot better because you have the guaranteed way to get rid of a card. So good jungle project for them. Really good. Now we know they have a dugong next. So considerations probably just need to grab a university. Could definitely be hand size. Do I want to discard a card? I'm not sure that we care that much about the lemur. This is just a way of getting an X token with X token of Sos, which I kind of like. Oh, wait. It is a better jungle release. Okay. I don't really want to get... Okay, what if we just don't care about expansion area then? That's got to be crazy as well. I don't know. Kind of feel like it, though. I feel like I'd rather upgrade a Sos, like, now. I think being able to donate and then also get like second uni and a project at the same time is going to be useful enough. Maybe we can start off with a cards action, get some stuff to sunbathe if we care. Nice, we made them deny the rabbit as well. Kind of funny they went out of their way to do that because they have a dugong that they can dig it away. Okay, we at least want to delay one move so we can hypno their so doing cards here is fine. Now I wish we had taken ignore. Can probably live without a playable brown bear. Okay, we can also live with that. Let us hypno now. Hypno plus maybe Gariza. That's a scary Cobra. Seems okay for like getting build out of the way for ourselves, and it gives us. Oh god. Means we get build out of the way. Yeah, money seems pretty good. Okay. I think we're within touching distance. Not that we really have a next project to do, but we have some good animals. We can break, we can get second uni, we can donate sometimes. I guess it would be really nice to do project and uni. Oh. How do we find an America's animal? I guess we could consider like Primate University. Kind of like the guy in the last game. Did they? Okay, they did not activate Hunter Animals. I'm a little bit scared. That means they're keeping something like important, like maybe it is a rhino. With their unspent worker, I think we do break here, because I think they'd love to upgrade cards. Asia release? Kind of feel like we have to deny that Bird of Paradise. Like, certainly. It's also just a good animal for us to play. Maybe I should have drawn this first. Do I care about them doing a geological project? I don't think so. Oh my god. Okay, we can also do this project from range if they don't take it away here. Right, we have upgraded a Sos. So like discarding a card, spending 3x's seems okay. Get cards upgraded. Cayman. We could get a lot of rep. Okay, I think we do want a lot of rep to deny the kangaroo at the very least. Because that's so good with their dugong. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just snap it up here. I kind of feel like they have a rhino as well. Hunter Animal does have some good synergies, but yeah, keeping stuff like Galapagos Tortoise is something that's very good to do. That's my problem with it. Kind of like an interesting trade. The pouch kind of has to be better, I think, because one card is worth 2 points. I don't know if that makes any sense. But, like, we can already trade a card for an X token. Can decide later. Yeah, I was considering... I mean, this also gives us an X. No, but the rep is nice. It's a lot of rep. We can deny that kangaroo. We could also consider triple rep, but maybe we just want worker to be able to do the Cayman release. We have to build for the Cayman. It's pretty annoying, but like it is our only next project to do. And at least we get points for last worker. Wait, 1, 2, 3. That'd be getting close to our extra shifts, but not quite. Also, I just realized we're not that rich. Okay, I would much rather play McCaw and release it, even if it is a much worse release. It saves us a build action. Okay, now we can consider... Oh, the problem is if they play the Cayman. I think they have better things to be doing. Pouch the donkey. Baboon Rock. This is like last game. Now I'm expecting them to pull out a native farm animals. But now I'm wondering if we are close to ending in a few moves. Probably not. Definitely discard a card for the rep. Okay, maybe we just play Lemur and do some sunbathing. Okay, we can also get 5 money here. And we can draw the Cayman this way for an extra card. Yeah, our map doesn't need to be pretty anymore. It's fine if we cook it. Okay, we don't need the X. We don't need the X. Is it just an end with 3 rep? Project plus 3 rep? Plus donation? Close. Plus 5. Plus 8. Plus 9, plus 12. It's 99, so maybe we have to do Lima first. And as long as they're not... As long as they're not breaking this move, we'll be okay. That is not a taper. Come on, you can't tell me that's a taper sound. I think we got it though. They're sitting on no end games. Not like the last game. At least here we have federal grants and school tours. Spider Monkey. Okay, I mean, we're about to give them a pretty good release project, but shouldn't matter. And our end game is maxed out, so yeah, we're fine this one. Okay, petting zoos were obviously nice. I guess just winning Habitat 5 and Species 4 start was good enough. What else did we even have? Gariza release, like, that's it. 26, that one. I guess if we want to win, we have to finish in under 28 turns. Yeah, Petting Zoo was great. I mean, Cobra gave us some tempo. Like, upgrading a Sos didn't even do that much. Just 2 donations. There's like nothing here that screams 26 turns. I don't particularly understand it. 5 projects, I guess. 4 breaks. Alright, at least 1-1. Yes, I have been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. Ah, true, yeah. First game, there were a couple of delaying moves, right? Yes. So we could have crossed early, but we still would have lost. Actually, I wonder if that is true. I mean, they did a delaying move of 1 pavilion, but then they had the follow-up delay move of another project. No, I think we had to do the delaying move of the Predator line, but maybe it didn't work out that well, actually. In fact, that could have cost us the game. I'll have to go back and check. I've been playing Slay the Spire, too. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like a board game. I played a lot of Slay the Spire 1, so I was pretty excited for 2 to come out. Okay, I was half expecting T1 again. X token Assos or Mark Animals. I feel like Mark Animals is actually super useful on this map. I mean, you can get into patterns where, like, you do Animals Project Break, and then it's super nice having these extra cards, not having to do cards. But, I mean, I'm still very happy with X token Assos. I have not played the board game version of it. We're getting back a good action either way. I'm more scared of duplicate Assos, I think, with Asia as a base project. I'd be more scared of them stacking Asia Partner Zoos than snapping a card at 3. In fact, it's kind of a bait a lot of the time. And I guess we're getting back Chaos build, but maybe not. Okay, I'll also happily take X token Assos. I've been pretty disappointed with a lot of board game adaptations of video games. One in particular I was very excited for was Kingdom Rush, like Tower Defense Kingdom Rush. But that board game was terrible. Absolutely garbage board game. Have to refresh to make sure BGA is working fine. Okay, perfect action order. Having a So starting here at 5 to grab a uni or something is great. Really tempted by Sea Animal University first. I think we have backup plans even if we don't get 4 or 5 super early. Like, we can get species kind of like last game, but we also have a small animals project here. And maybe just a bird as an Asia tag. I think this is a pretty solid starting 4. And perfect endgame again. Yeah, I don't think we can pick anything better than that. And our opponent has sunbathing sponsors and chaos build. Yeah, also very happy with our 2 actions. Guess the counterpoint to starting with the university is there's one at 8 and there's one on the map. The third one doesn't really do anything for us, but we're not guaranteed to get this one at 8 at all. Yeah, I think just having the ability to get a ton of reef animals is like really valuable. Yeah, they're a bit of a slowpoke. Ooh, I wonder if this gives them ideas of species diversity round 1. It kind of gives me ideas of that. Interesting if they draw it up here. Because if they don't, we could have it in like 3 moves. Okay, but they start with a 2 size to presumably draw it up. It's kind of an odd thing to start with. They really can't decide though. And now they start with a 1 size not drawing it up. Oh, wait, you can't even... Oh my god, the map got nerfed so hard, you actually can't start and draw it up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the card draw spot moved up. You actually can't. Well, let's just start with that uni. Then we can decide. Okay, makes sense. So we can also just start with Aquarium on the right side. And we have enough money to play this first animal with Primatologist, right? Yeah, we have perfect money. Okay, they really want that uni. I know how... It would have been so nice to 3 size and draw it up, yeah. Okay, we're going Manta Ray first animal here. And it's going to be pretty damn good. It wasn't a nerf, it was just always meant to be like that. It just wasn't implemented on BGA properly the first time. It was just kind of like something that got missed, like similar to how Geological Project was meant to be as it is now, but it wasn't when like the first 2 years on BGA. It was 245 instead of 235. With the double science start, what the heck? They still haven't spent their worker. I mean, it's a little bit scary staying in the round this long, but, you know. Is this like a Tamarin into release or something? I don't know. Gonna be a sick glide first. I mean, not glide, we're not using glide. Gonna be a sick manta ray first. The other cool thing about Manta Ray first animal is then in round 2 it gives you ideas of 2 CP worker. Because you just get a CP from this, and then when you play your second C animal, you get a second conservation point, and that can be 2 CP worker. We definitely keep the reef animal. Reef animals are so valuable when you have a CP every time you play one. Okay, our opponent does double science, and presumably has a gorilla field research then, I guess. But yeah, we have time to do cards. No rush. Not a basic research fan. Not really a fan of most of these. In fact, we're going to be discarding 2 of them. Probably the Taz Devil and the Predator breeding, so maybe it was a bit of a wasted cards action. But we kind of need it to break anyway. We draw this. So that would have been an interesting question. If we do draw another sea animal, do we glide it? The answer is maybe. If it was a reef animal, I'd probably hold on to it. But if it's something like an octopus, I would happily glide it. Okay, let's see what Centers of Manta Ray make. It's a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie. Do we want this Wolverine? I mean, I don't think we care that much. Let's see what they have. I'm expecting Tamarin. I mean, they have... Okay, they just did a cards action. Cotton top tamarin. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we just threw a rock into the water. That was our animals action. Yeah, I still have no idea what their early project is, and yeah, we don't know the reason for the science just yet. It's all a mystery. But then our consideration for next round is gonna be okay. They actually boosted up. I feel like we still break because they could have any sort of upgraded sponsor that's dangerous. Not like we have any delaying move anyway. Yeah, then I think our consideration for this round should be Asia Partner Zoo. We certainly don't want to grab a uni, but Asia Partner Zoo into 2-speed worker with this looks fine for 2 Asia as a project. Okay, they're building so they can do species diversity for 3. So really a mystery why they took the rep instead of the animal university then. Yeah, it seems like they really want that project. That's fine. That could be annoying if it's like a venom or something, but I guess they have to play it before we do. We don't get venomed. We would get constricted 1, but that doesn't matter. Also, so many kiosks, but they are actually pretty efficient kiosks. I'll give them that. They have a ton of income. I swear I just read do a support a project and it's like, what? I'll see what fish they have. Okay, that does sound different to the manta ray though. So this one's actually living and breathing. That's just a rock. Why no Wolverine? It's a bit expensive at the moment. Like, money is the main issue, and then we also can't do the project this round. But I like the idea of just 2 Asia. And we can get 4 species pretty easily later. Okay, that sounds suspiciously like the sea anemone. Did I say it wrong again? Don't mind marking the macaque here. We could consider building the 3 size for the Wolverine now. Nice. That venom hurt them. Probably 2 size reward, just get the university quicker. Okay, they take snapping. I think they're going to take away Pilfer Monkey, but they also might. Or it's actually a good excavation site still for them. We've covered our good spot. It's actually quite good for them. Okay, then I'm a little bit tempted to snap whatever they... If they don't snap the Cobra, maybe we just snap this move. Then it begs the question, what are we discarding? Okay, I don't blame them at all for taking excavation. Oh man, that's another reef animal though. That's such a good snap as well. Still think we go with the plan of taking 2 sides. But we also desperately need money. We don't have an upgrade coming just yet. And we're going to have to... Maybe we are discarding the Wolverine after all. Yeah, it's kind of a mid-animal. The only good thing it does is give us species pretty soon. Yeah, we have sound effects enabled. Someone made an extension for Chrome and Firefox, actually. They posted about it on the BGA forums, so I just got the extension from there. Okay, they have build upgraded, which means they have which spot for excavation site. I mean, I guess down there for 10 money, but there's got to be better spots than that. I mean, the perfect spot is still this one. If I was them, I'd be tempted to just wait for that spot. But yeah, I was considering that for them. I don't really see where else they could do. All seem pretty bad. They have a taco. Whose position do I like better? Oh, this is also... We could set up a ×2 with the CP we get from Manta Ray. It's also looking pretty nice. Okay, I kind of like the timing of 2 size here during the break, and then small aquarium here over the uni. Upgrade animals. Just break this move, though. It's on the Board Game Arena forums. It's also on the Board Game Geek forums. I think they made the same post there. I think we really do just want to have a project, but is that even true? Like, we have species coming up and sea animals. I really like the hornbills. I think we can find a better use for a 3 size than a wolverine. Cards goes back at the moment. Okay, this is... as long as they don't steal the ×2, which they definitely could. Small aquarium ×2 on a sauce. Just grab. Just do the animals 4 plus second partners do, I think. Definitely second partners to upgrade sponsors. We need money. Okay, nice. We got the macaque. The cobra being here is slightly annoying. I would play it now, but we can't afford both. Although it is close. Okay, we also... Okay, they cannot... They do not have animals upgraded. It's like getting the next upgrade soon. Just wonder if we do upgrade as so... I said we were so broke. Oh, that's so annoying, actually. Do we do the line anyway? Maybe we set up for next round. Oh. What if we just play the Cobra now? Because I'm scared of them having it. Maybe Cobra into like partners you that way, save the ×2 for next round. I mean, they have to be breaking, right? That's so annoying, though. I just really don't want them having this later. Is this the 3rd game in a row we're playing someone's playing the Cobra? Like, it's legit scary. Could also just slam 2 reputation. We consider we're getting the partner suit anyway. Okay, I mean, Sand Tiger Shark's just never getting played for us. Oh, that is super interesting too. Okay, we can do small animals. If they don't break here, we can do small animals into Snapping triggerfish. Alright, we knew about this. Okay. Change of plan, just time to on sponsors get 1 billion money then. That also sounds good. Steal it. Steal a kiosk. That would be interesting. Snake sounds are blocked. I'd say definitely not, just because this is not like an official extension or anything. But I wonder if that's a possibility. Like, if you have snake images disabled to be able... That's actually a good suggestion. I think someone should write that in the forum post. That's actually a good suggestion, though. I'm sure it'd be very easy to track. Okay, getting the time spell sponsors is fine, but then I should have just grabbed the partner zoo that move instead of the 2-rep, because now it's kind of annoying to get cars upgraded. Just have to take a slow move coming up. They are really indecisive. They're playing arcade, and they just killed their excavation site spot. Wait, what? Why is arcade here? What the... They haven't watched my video. They don't know the spot. Okay, it's also probably pretty bad to play small animals, but the triggerfish is just incredibly good. Just the tempo on getting it's way too good. And the times 2 for a lot of money is nice as well. We do need that money. We can discard the maybe the monkey, because then the bird gives us 4 species too. I've watched a couple of Mars Experts videos. I didn't find him that off-putting. I didn't notice anything anyway. Although Terraforming Mars is in my bad books at the moment. I think our position just has to be like strictly better because their map is kind of cooked. They pretty much... Okay, we know they have an eagle though. So we definitely want to deny the vulture now during the break because they just built an aviary. Yeah, we know... Okay, their last card in hand is an eagle. That is good to know. Why this in the bad book? Because it's a stupid game, that's why. I'm just salty about it. Yeah, this is still the best card here, I think. Where should we place a 2 size? It would be nice to threaten playing this platypus. We leave a 5 size up here or something and just butcher this area, I guess. Yeah, this will be fine. That was the reason for the... I mean, that's not worth... They only have a single aviary. They only have a single aviary bird in hand, which is an eagle. Like, it's not worth. They also can't play it yet because they're not connected, so they might have to take a build action. Okay, but they take a zooplankton so that they get the firefish that way, which I guess they're going to play 1 and 2. I wonder if they're going to sound the same. Okay. I think we have a pretty decent lane move that looks very natural. Because they certainly want to do cards. In fact, they don't have a project, so they kind of need to do cards, right? We can just have a natural looking partner zoo move. Then when they do cards, we get to constrict their Assos. Having said that, they don't have a project to do. Oh, sorry, they do. They totally have small animals to do because we gave them that. So would be interested in Australia, I guess. Oh, no, Africa is what is about to play that animal. Okay. Have not played a shark? No. We'll see if the triggerfish... But they did say that. They said all the fish sound the same, I think. And there's some animals, like... I forget which ones exactly, but some of them don't have a sound at all. I think maybe the... I can't remember. Some of them don't have a sound. Okay, just insane reef value here, and we get 5 sea animals. You know, I actually get asked this a lot. Have I ever considered designing my own board game? And the answer is definitely not. I feel like it's such an oversaturated market right now. Like, I don't see the point. And that's assuming that I have ideas in the first place, which I don't think I do anyway. Oh, nice. We also get this uni if we want it. I think with the releases here, we just want to at least take away migration. Having said that, Wilds are Large is also really nice. That's pretty damn good. Go fish. At least they sound different. I wonder if it's randomized or specifically for those animals. Probably specifically for those animals. Okay, maybe we just dig away migration. I already feel like we have enough projects. We still have sea animals and species. That's also a playable croc. Yeah, it's actually a good croc. It's actually a really good croc. Okay, that's how they do sea animals 4, but that's not a problem because we have 5 already. Then I guess we just have to take one delaying move here. Kind of feel like we don't need to do a cards action or a build action. I feel like we have enough in hand that we're just like really close to crossing 2 projects plus some good animals, but maybe that's wrong. I mean, Sea Cave here with the croc is pretty tempting as well. No, I think, but we can also play the croc this round and snap it up that way. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is play Wilds, then do our project, take Clever or something. Maybe look to play both animals and break. Crocodile, snap up Sea Cave, Hornbill, boost build out of the way again. Just break, next round do Species Diversity and Sea Cave. Like, pretty straightforward. We should be able to end in like 7 or 8 moves or something, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's so many board games. I know there are that many just from... Oh, I didn't even realize they had 5 Asia. That's fine. Okay, I mean, they still have the Eagle and one other card in hand, which I think is Platypus. Eagle, Platypus. They take a cougar for... I have no idea what reason. Why do they care about a cougar? I guess we could consider animals first. Animals at 3, that boost down builds, just saves another X token or something. It also guarantees we get Sea Cave. Sounds okay. Okay, Croc, Hornbill, Snap, Sea Cave, Replenish. Maybe take another project away. They already have projects. They have sea animals and small animals. Maybe Engineer's a bit scarier with their upgraded builds. They're actually accumulating a decent amount of end games. I think I'm a bit more scared of engineer. That could be a problem if we can't end quickly enough. Well, I mean, okay, it's either university or 2 reputation. The university gives us 1 reputation, so it feels like it's nearly strictly better. And yeah, hand size has some value. Hand size does have some value. Explain how to make the animal sounds. There's a Chrome extension. You just have to go to the Board Game Arena forums to find it. The crazy thing is, we can just play this guy ignoring 2 conditions. Pretty cool. Let's see if anything more interesting shows up. Nope. No. Go out of the way. Okay, we have no space. But that's a good looking big nose. That could be our last animal to play. Do we need X's? Not really. I mean, we just take Clever here. Clever, break 7. What do they take? Second Partner Zoo for their Cougar. Still don't exactly know why. I think I'd rather secure this project, although it is tempting to do Sea Cave first. But yeah, we can just do Sea Cave into like animals and that should finish the game. Sea Cave, play Big Nose and Frilled Lizard. Maybe it's not quite. So we also get Last Worker, I guess. We get a CP from 11 rep. Maybe we should actually calculate. Why isn't the Croc a predator? There's a ton of questions you could ask like that. Like why is the koala a bear would be the main one. Okay, we should also calculate money. We need 41. And their last card again is the eagle. So breaking 5 is not enough, so we actually have to break 6. Thanks to Venom. 42, yes. 29 plus 12. Not missing anything. Need the big nose for our game plan. How could we butcher our map? I think it's just nice to set up a card draw if we do go into another break. We should just leave animals there. Why are we bothering to? Also, good use of the 3 size from the start of the game. Really nice. Okay, yeah, okay, calculating. We might need to do 2 more projects. Species diversity being the other one. Sea Cave is plus 6 only, so 67, 83, 88. Last work would be 94, so we need to do 2 projects, which is also good for our endgame anyway. So we can start with project, take X tokens, play both animals, do project, last worker. Okay, 97 with 1 project, because I forgot about the 11 rep, but that's still not enough. So we do have to do our 2 projects. Also, I did not count money from Primatologist. We actually had enough without breaking 6. But I guess we don't really need the X tokens either. Hello, you still there? This is the tricky part for them. They're just stuck with like no X tokens. So it's 2 animals at 1. They just can't get points quickly at all. We know they have an eagle and a project, so they don't even like want to do a sponsors action. Oh, I guess they're fine playing field research. But yeah, what they need is X tokens. In terms of end games, they do have, like, they don't have excavation site. They have Taco. They probably will not end with arcade, so it's only Taco. And we have a maxed out conservation suit. Oh, you guys get to hear what a big nose sounds like. Ooh. Tamarin's a better animal. Can we afford it? Okay, do we actually need the X tokens? Okay, we can afford it anyway with our primatologist, so that's a better animal. Then the question is, do we cross from it? The answer to that might be maybe, and that could be okay as well. Wait, what? 16, 83, 86, 90. Oh, I was including last work. Okay, so we don't cross. It's fine. They don't even, I don't even know why they're building. Like, they do not have money to play this rhino. We know they have an eagle, so they can't ever play both. It's getting a bit distracted. Funny. Okay, clean end. I don't think it was that quick, though. I mean, maybe. We barely played any sponsors, so maybe it was kind of quick. I don't really ever have a good idea of how many turns something is. I feel like they've taken a lot of build actions here. Now they're a last turn conceder. Okay, it was 26. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, get stuff all for that, though. Get +2, and there was a slowpoke and a last turn conceder, so that's someone I don't want to play with. I'm fine with, so like in general, I don't care about conceding, but if you're behind for so long, just do it earlier. Like, if you do it on the very last turn, you're just making it so the stats don't count towards my stats. Like, I'm not super annoyed. It's just, it's just slight annoyance. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they're supposed to play when there is a release, but that would be an interesting idea as well. They could make like a happy sound that they're being released back into the wild. Bird of Freedom. Does that not sound like the most Smurf account name ever? Sounds like they just have like an American Eagle profile pic. No, we should be checking arena rating. Okay, that's not that Smurfy. That's a large number of games in a couple of weeks. Well, I guess I'm not really one to talk. Okay, anyway, Hollywood Hills, fantastic. Got to keep sunbathing sponsor. It's like probably the best card on Hollywood Hills, and we're getting something good back. Yeah, not even any consideration of the trade combo. Just sunbathing is so good. That's a really good point, Bonafide. That's a really good point. Okay, I completely agree with that. Oh god. Oh god. Unfortunately for us, they have marketing sponsors. So they might have hit even better ones than us. That's unfortunate. What do we want to start with here? Hmm. No petting zoos in hand, otherwise I might consider Horse Whisperer. Accessible zoos, specialized species. I think it has to be Pelican for Australia and release upside, but I'm really not excited about. I think we keep it just to sell. We keep this for the continent tag and this for the continent tag, maybe? Don't know that we can really rush Habitats 5. It's not a particularly good opening hand. Oh, are we interested at all now with the Wallaby here? Probably not still. Now the next problem is there's just a koala sitting here. Okay, kind of seems like they don't have a sponsor to play, so I think I'm fine starting with Conference in Europe. Maybe we can mark the koala into Australia Partners and we'll see what they do. Maybe they snap it away or something. It feels like a pretty damn good animal here with Herbies as a project as well. Yeah, we can just grab Partner Zoo and get an X token now. Also, it doesn't hurt us to build like a 4-size. Oh, where do we even do that? Touching double water and rock. Honestly, I wonder if they are going to snap it away because they think we need it. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, but we don't need it. I would assume they're going to break 2. Kind of an interesting 4-size spot, but seems okay. Maybe the left side's just a lot neater. I don't know why I'm not starting there. Okay, they are building, so that gives us time to play Mr. Pelican. Oh, now that's interesting. What do we think? They're gonna build Kiosk Pavilion or something, or Pavilion to get a Wallaby? Is that even scary? Anyway, I definitely don't mind playing the Pelican. Because we just want time to get our Assos back up higher. God, all these animals are so dumb sounding. Stupid Pelican. Oh, wow, they have 2. What do you reckon? They have small animals as well? Surely not. Well, we definitely want to break before they get Wallaby ideas. We'll keep expansion area for sure. I don't think we need to snap anything here. Let's find something better. Although, actually, hold up. Taper looks pretty good. That would be an A. I think yeah, it's actually 2 good. It's herbivores and it's an Asia tag for us. Like, that's insane, actually. Oh, and a meerkat den? Please don't have small animals. I was wondering what our game plan is, because we kind of want 2 sizes as well, but the meerkat den's too good here, I think. They could trade for it if they have a sponsor in hand. Okay, thank God they don't. Sorry to your cat, Speedy Cat. If only we had... If only we could get some more rep. Also feels like we should just 2 CP Worker again. Because we already have the Raccoon, so we can just boost up a Sos like this move. Maybe grab our... I mean, we kind of want to grab Africa Partner Zoo just to get 5 again. Okay, Africa Partner Zoo upgrade a Sos. It's kind of cooked. But yeah, this is just... Oh, God. Why do they all have to be scary sounding? I keep forgetting and then it just happens. Well, we're gonna get to hear the taper again. The upgraded build and got a vet. That's gonna be very good for them. Okay, they went classic build animals, no sponsors, so I'm not as scared of staying this round. Anyway, I like the fact that we have 5 Habs. Maybe if we could get Science 2 up, I would consider it. This feels like a good Assos upgrade with the Partner Zoo at 8, guaranteed. Anyway, we can just... Yeah, I mean, obviously vet. Do we want to break? We can probably afford to break, but their action order is, well, it's already really good. They have no continents. At the same time, like build is action we have to do. But I think we're fine just breaking 7. So we want to start the round with build, animals, habitats, donate, partner zoo. We'll keep. I think we go animals and sponsors, no cards, so I think we can keep expansion area. Yeah, sort of an interesting one. We want to upgrade a SOS because, firstly, we want the second partner zoo just to get habitats 5 guaranteed. Like, that's our next project to do. And then we're also getting a partner zoo here on 8, so we kind of need the access to get third partner zoo, which we have to upgrade a SOS for. And then it also ties in with the donation gives us the perfect amount of CP to get the partner zoo. So considerations here. One size animals, we can't really block any of them, but I feel like the Tamarin might be a bit better. Leopard is interesting with our partner zoo, but dead for them. I feel like Clever's more impactful than a Hunt one. Yeah, and then later on in the game we can get partner zoo reward as well. Okay, I've seen them in real life. I don't remember them sounding like that. Have to say though, even though we are winning Habitats 5 and getting a free partner zoo, they have a really good start themselves. I guess not having a project sucks a lot though for them. And then I'm considering if we just kill these small animals. Because it's just so easy for them to build like one of everything, and then they can actually use the one size animals, but at the same time, like, I could use them as well. I don't care enough about them. Okay, Big Nose could be okay for us. Bird breeding is amazing. I think we're okay with that. Big Nose, we already have 1 monkey. We could definitely grab Primate University. We have expansion area to fit it in. Yeah, we can't do colors because then they can break. Yeah, we can also just take this round slowly. Definitely 2 sides here. I think we take this for Herbies. Yeah, actually, okay, we'd probably prefer to grab Herbivore University. But let's cover the rep so we can actually play this Meerkat Den. We can grab America so we can actually play the Tamarin. Looks good. Maybe spend an X to play Meerkat Den into playing the Tamarin, boosting back build, into grabbing Herbivore University if we can. Oh, it's another Eagle player. That's just a straight up aviary. Jesus. Engineer. Engineer's actually not too bad here for them. Just the question is how quickly can we end the game? Also have to be really aware about killing some... No, we have expansion area, so it's actually fine. Although, this does kill a lot of rock spots. I think the timing on the H is just nice for us. If it's bad, we can sunbathe it straight up. Okay, but it's good. Bird of Freedom plays the Aviary, yes. If they break, it's fine. Like, we both have workers, it's not a big deal. We have snapping in two sides, they have no rewards, so we can get our next project here. Unless we really feel like taking the big nose, but I think we don't need to show our hand with that. Let's just take the project. It also gives us some pretty useful reputation. Okay, but yeah, this move is Tamarin, clever back build into partners who don't university donate. Herbie University would be great. Just get diversity. Nice, the brother. Beautiful. That's 4 Herbies as well. Yeah, our game is cooking now. Okay, so I kind of like playing... Thought it'd sound a bit more sort of gruff than that. It sounds very high-pitched. I do have to wonder if they have a release for it. Oh, the bird breeding, maybe? It's also a lot... They could get ideas about playing Big Nose themselves, but... Maybe we have to dig away a couple of these to dissuade them. Yeah, we can just sponsor first, I think. I'm thinking we just build here. Can't really drop anything interesting, but maybe the Komodo is a little bit scary too. We can sell the primates. Oh, okay, we'll see what they... Okay, they do want the big nose. That makes sense. We'll just dig away whichever monkeys they don't take here and the project. Yeah, we'd love to get animals and sponsors upgraded. We have the bird breeding, so we could definitely wait on Herbies with a red deer showing up as well. Let's say that we want to... Yeah, let's make him discard endgames first. Oh, yeah, what are we keeping? Oh my god. Accessible's looking pretty trash. How does it get any better? Okay, but I mean, specialized species just dies. That's a bit of a problem, a 0 CPN game. It's kind of annoying because these are just useful for us. I mean, I think they're more likely to take the Dusky Leaf. If they build for the Langer, it doesn't hurt us. Four size plus not covering the H. They are now double pavilion. Sponsorship reptiles completely dead. Beautiful. Probably need to do a cards action here. Just awkward not having the X token now. I mean, I guess we could consider X-Back build into project and then cards, because we don't have hand size anyway. Oh yeah, we can do Herbie's 5 if we want. I guess it makes sense. We have the token. If they break, it's still not a big deal, because they still have no income bonuses, whereas we're just getting value from that. And we definitely don't want to put out the bird breeding program because they can leech off that. What do they even want? What do we even want? Manga Bay could just be useful animals to play. We have to build a 4 size for it, but let's get some money. Could also be a good time to clever. Okay, clever cards out of the way. Then it's more lined up to play Manga Bay into doing a cards action. But feel like we do Herbie's 5, grab 5 income or something. We don't need to rush on donating. No rush. I guess the problem with this is that we don't have a sponsor to play. But we could also just consider breaking. Delay project for lost upgrade. They have no projects, but they could have scary cards and still, oh god. Yeah, that's probably what we didn't want them to hit. It's a bit problematic now. Now it's a bit annoying speeding up this game. I think this is probably a line where we just X back sponsors, even though we are broke. Expert in Herbies, not a threat for us. I mean, at the very least, we are getting an upgrade here when we do the bird breeding program, but we don't have a project to do after that. That's the problem. And only a single animal to play. Okay, Rhino for species. That is another project for us, I guess. And kangaroo. What about our dreams of expansion area? Probably never. Well, I mean, we can sunbathe it. Looks like a pretty nice dugong with our meerkat den. And now, do we put out the bird breeding? I think we don't really have a choice but to. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see a world where we break. Because it stops them getting like 2 size bonus, which is pretty important for them right now, but I guess, well, they're a little bit stuck. It might actually be better for us to break here. Okay, what if we just grab second uni now and don't worry about the project right now? We could upgrade sponsors. Oh, they can do habitat anyway? Yeah, okay. That's true. That's really not a good project for them to be doing right now. They're sitting on a Rhino project and Herbie's 4. But yeah, the point is it uses their work, which they're also kind of tight on. Yeah, kind of have to upgrade animals here. We can save last partner for later. Yeah, then the question is, do we have enough? Oh, they're also very close to 4 Australia. Crazy. Do we have enough to cross in a timely manner? Accessible Zoo still sucks. Dugong doesn't really help with that. Okay, we can consider building 5 size and then breaking, maybe? But I guess this way, if we save the X tokens, then we could grab... Well, second unit doesn't really do anything, does it? 12 money first up reward. Wow. They still took 12 money. The problem is we can't... I mean, we could draw into a project. We could also... No, Cassowary is dead. We just don't have time to build twice, I don't think. Let's see. If we just find a project, we should be okay. They're not going to put out their Rhino project for a little bit. Okay, Bird is a project then. That's bird management plan is a project to do. We can build over the X token, so we can get something like, oh, it's another bird. Okay, they don't have. Okay, I mean, they're gonna, I don't really know what they're building for. I guess they need to play another species for their rhino project. We just got to end like ASAP. They're also kind of broke though. I mean, we're getting Last Worker an additional partner zoo as well. It's just our endgame is terrible. 0. We have 1 from conference. 3 size for the... Well, I mean, I don't really care if they play the cassowary like at all. That's fine. Because it just gives them 4 Australia when they already have like so many projects. Oh, it's the koala from the start of the game. Wow. Yeah, this is the thing. They have 5 species, 4 herbies, 4 Australia. And they have an eagle. So they can do 2 of these projects. Maybe. Oh, with vet, definitely they can do 2 of the projects. Is it enough to win? Yeah, maybe actually. Because their endgame is just non-existent. It's like nothing we can do about it either. I don't see how we can improve our endgame. Could have ideas of actually getting Hypno Adder. Well, they take Worker because they really... Wait, they didn't take X tokens? That's insane. Did they forget about extra shift? They must have. Also, how damn good is that brown bear? But I think they kind of stuffed up this endgame a little bit. I mean, I guess we're just crossing in 2. What's the best thing they could do? Just X back and get their 4 CP project to get to 95? That's it? I guess we can find something better than a Coati, like, or maybe better than... Oh, we kind of need to play the bird, though. That's not better. Maybe a better project would be okay. Is that doable? No. Just wondering if it is worth delaying, because the problem is if we delay and they remember about extra shift. Oh, they're going to build over clever. Yeah, that's... Yeah, the problem is if they remember about extra shift, it's a big problem. And I don't think we can take that risk. Because they do have 2 good moves. Right, they just denied the brown bear, I guess. I don't know why. So it's like, is our end actually good enough here? So I mean, they have 4 CP to get to 97. They're sitting on vet as well. And meanwhile, our project is +8, 99 donation. Wait. Species is just better? Slightly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is better to leech. It's 1 point better for sure. It's fine. Would have seen that. Second uni doesn't really do anything for us. 2 rep doesn't do anything for us. Sorry, 2 rep does something for us. I mean, so does second uni. A bit whatever. Like crossing with no endgames though. But the problem is they have such a better second move than us. I can't really rely on them misplaying. I think we just have to hope they don't have a maxed out endgame. I mean, okay, it is a little bit tempting though to actually do the delaying move with the adder. The problem is it just crosses with the partner zoom. Problem is project plus partner zoom crosses. I don't think we can delay. I think we just have to YOLO it. Adder won't stop there. I mean, we can't adder right now. Adder wouldn't stop their second project either. If we could adder right now, that would be perfect, obviously, but we can't. So perhaps I should have been setting it up to actually just adder them last turn after they didn't after they didn't take the X tokens. Maybe that would have been better. Well, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do here. Just 2 rep for last worker is as good as we have. We still get some nice bonus points here. Just like any sort of end game is enough to wreck us. Yeah, this would be optimal playing around. Just 0 CP endgame sucks. Okay, let's say they do have a 4 CP endgame. We still win, right? Unless they're getting some hidden point here I don't know about. They can. They can do second project. They just need to remember about the extra shift. My god, they had a maxed out large animals. Okay, it was actually mathematically won. Thanks to that 1 extra point. I did remember Conference on Europe endgame. Yeah, we did finish like... That's crazy. I mean, I guess with large animal, how efficient is that though? Large animals do 2 aviary birds, a rhino, and a kangaroo to flock with it. I think it was a smart move, them keeping the koala, but definitely a little bit too slow on all 3 projects. Like, if they could do herbies instead of habitats, they win easily. At the same time, if we just had a better endgame. If they remember extra shift, it's the same result. Because they would end instead of us ending. Wait. Yes. It's the same result. But the problem was, if they remember extra shift, then if we delay, they win by a mile because they have a much better last move in 4 herbies than us. We'd just do a delaying move of a second project like the bird management, which is plus 11, I guess. We get 8 for the project plus another donation. I guess we couldn't afford another donation, so it's only like plus 8, and they'd just get a plus 12 move, so they'd win by 4. Yeah, GG. Well, another quick one today. My goodness. But the thing is, they can do extra shift Australia 4 into 3x tokens, and then they have tempo to do herbivores 4 as a last move if we delay it all. That was the line that I was seeing they can do. I saw, yeah, thank you for the game, Thomas. I did see. It was a close one. I knew it'd be close. Even though you had no projects for like the first 17 rounds, it was still going to be close because of the eagle bird find, and I don't know, yeah, just all the good projects coming up. Okay, oh goodness. Something tells me we're getting hunter animals back here, but could be wrong on that. What the heck? Build over rock water with Australia only. I mean, definitely taking it. Yeah, I'm not sure would have changed anything, but if I delay and you remember it, then it's a problem. Why would you pick action cards and then ask to abandon is my question. Having said that, I don't mind because they're kind of low rated. Can finish off the day with a nice strong opponent. Hopefully, let's find a top 10 opponent. Let's go. Thank you, Thomas. Enjoy work. Sorry, that sounded so condescending. I honestly, I meant it genuinely. Yeah, I'm curious what they... I'm curious what they picked over. I mean, presumably money sponsors. We have another T1 game. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, even mark animals on this map, it still has to be money sponsors, I think. Like, 2 money spots as well on the map. Crazy. Mark animals is pretty damn good, though. It's like an X token animals with a bit better than X token animals. We're getting a decent action back. Okay, this actually not too bad if you upgrade it and just get the cards. What? I swear some people are insane. Money sponsored and Hydro is also just crazy. Not the clearest game plan. I mean, we would like to start Americas here, I guess. Anaconda seems fine to kind of go for that. And is the Eagle worth keeping? Perhaps. Maybe Eagle and Asia release seems okay. Let's see what they start with. I mean, our first move is always going to be Hydrologist. Elo check, yeah. They're about 1600 arena. What do they take first? Sunbathing. So, I mean, that kind of tells me that they're not, like, thinking about the map that they're on when they're picking these actions. Because sunbathing also has so much less value on this map. But also, in general, Mark Animals is just stronger than Ignore Conditions anyway. Having said that, watch as they start with, like, a Furseal or something. Anyway, since the start we wanted, we do get Americas here, so we are online for our round 2 projects. And Anaconda's a fine first animal. We have a 50% win rate on this map today. Hopefully we can make it 66%. Okay, well that's really good. That just instantly makes the game about 10 times harder. Aquarium is such a good card. There's also like just a grass snake, a reason to build a water tag aquarium, a slow worm. So like all these animals to give extra value, and they want to scavenge something. There's a decent chance they get that herbivore breeding program, and that makes the taper a bit more interesting, especially with Asia as a base project. So I honestly would not be surprised if they snapped it up. Let's assuming that they do put it over the scavenge. Good thing about cross upgrades. I don't know. I just don't like the play pattern with it. It does kind of feel slow because, like, they start with Science 2 rep, then they get a Partner Zoo, they get one upgrade, sure, but then they're not getting the second one here. Okay, they position over the 2x tokens. Partner Zoo first. Now, if they were second player, we could already constrict them, but we can't. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. I was trying to think about the order we want to do things. We don't really have time to do cards. It's just disadvantage of being second player, but we can definitely... Well, we build first and then play Anaconda depending on their next move. We get to mark the taper, so let's just start. This is a kind of annoying spot to cover later, I guess. I'm going to start somewhere out of the way. Guess that's also kind of an annoying spot to cover. Something like this, I don't know. I think we're happy enough doing... Okay, I mean, let's see what enclosure they build. I think we are happy enough doing cards. Aquarium. Okay, now we do get a constrict. Not that it does anything. I'm wondering what they have. Or it could be a Wrasse. Oh, it seems like it's a Wrasse. At least if it is a Wrasse, we get a double constrict. But they're obviously very happy getting the Partner Zoo. Okay. What I'm looking at here is money sponsors proccing. They... Well, it's Wrasse 22. Okay, maybe they didn't have enough. No, I feel like Wrasse is 21. Maybe I'm wrong. Sea Turtle's not scary as a first animal. In fact, quite bizarre to start. Okay, they wanted to get their aquarium down. Fair enough. It's actually a good... Yeah, actually a... Okay, it's only single constrict though, but... Okay, whatever. Shut up. Tape is good. What are we getting rid of here? Maybe Victory Column. Oh dear God, what? Okay, how do we punish them? How do we punish them for daring to stay in this round? We can't. But, I mean, they just have, like, no useful actions, right? No, they just got money. I mean, they could build. We don't really have anything to build. I like the idea of playing Victory Column. Just wondering how I can create it, putting it next to a water. That's a crazy good start. Look at that ridiculousness. The thing is, they probably have, like, a project to go with it as well. Like, aquatic, geological, release, something like that. Okay, I think we just break and get rid of Victory Column. I'm scared of what other sponsors they have, honestly. At the same time, it's like decent to play Victory Column, even if it's for no extra money, build a 4 size, but then the thing is we're not really achieving a whole lot apart from playing a Victory Column, which in itself is not that bad. Guess we're building a 4 size for the Eagle. Okay, you've convinced me. We can also mark the Taz Devil, maybe? Don't hate that idea. Build 4 size for Mr. Eagle. I'm sure I have in at least one game. Okay, yeah, cards not a very useful action for them. I guess they have more chance of hitting Diversity Researcher here. And we can clever back animals or something. Leave that as a 2-size gap for Hydrologist endgame to hit easily. We kind of want cards high, but we don't necessarily... Well, okay, having animals high is not too bad if we get 2-size reward, which we always do. Okay, cards can go on the back burner a bit. Let's just get ready to break 3 this move. I'm a bit scared depending on what project they have. If they have a project, hopefully they don't. Also a 4-size. No idea what it's for, obviously. Okay, does that seem like a release because they just marked the Firefish? Does that not seem like a release? Leave a 3-size gap? I mean, the odds of us finding an expansion area specifically and then playing it, probably not that high. Wow. Look at all the fish that just showed up. Please don't have a release. Okay, I guess if you have a release, please. Well, they can't snap the shark. Okay, shark. Even the muskox, I guess. Unless it's a sea cave, and then neither of those are an option. Just please no release. Okay, okay, we can live with that. Or even... Oh, monkeys is scary, though. Oh, no, it's a base project. Yeah, no upgrade, though, if they do that. Okay. And what is that 4-size for, then? Are they just straight up going to play a muskox? Wait, we can't even deny it, that's the thing. Okay, we could technically deny it if we played the taper in the 4-size and dug it away. Actually, yeah, playing the taper now looks pretty damn good. Just to dig away fish, fish, fish. So many fish. Let's get the reputation going. Then we can also play the meerkat den. Would also love... Where's it going? Down here, I guess. Would also love to... Okay, that's perfect. Also love to get another worker and just get our upgrades going. Considering Porcupine, but I was also looking at the idea of playing it from range, but I guess we're losing out on a lot of Meerkat Den value here. Spider Monkey is a bit scary. Please no jungle project. Oh, they played that ignoring conditions. Cute. Not like they have a good way to deny this Porcupine. Can we afford it though? No. Okay, don't worry so much then. It's not like Herbie's is a base project. Let's... Shut up, man. Shut the hell up. Let's just dig away all of these fish. Probably getting a little bit... Okay, come on, you can't predict that. Oh, we can also mark it. That's fine. That's a good call. I mean, it could definitely be America's release. In which case, we have the Anacondas to leech off it, I guess. Okay, I really like the idea. Oh, this is actually beautiful. Okay, 1-size over marketing to play foreign. Then we upgrade sponsors, play Meerkat Den for a ton of money if we can just find, yeah, over here. yeah, over here touches water as well. Or over here maybe is better. Get the scavenging. No, no, not get the scavenging. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, this gives us a lot of money. Thank you, hydrologist. God bless hydrologist. Maybe we pick up the export in Africa. Maybe we keep the card draw spot open to get expansionary during the break. Because that actually looks really good with money sponsors as well. I kind of like that. Maybe we can scavenge the Herbie breeding program. Oh, this... Okay, I mean, as long as we get expansionary, we're fine. Okay, never mind. I don't think we're ever building an aviary. It's fine. We got plenty of other spots. We got a spot up here, spot over here, spot up here. Like, there's enough spots. Do like our position though. Okay, how annoying do we feel like being? Just a break one move? Break one threatens us playing the Taz Devil. We could already play the Porcupine. Does give us another rep. Because we got the money from money sponsors. That seems okay to me. Do we want to dig anything away? Maybe the Cobra here. Just a useful action. Okay, goodbye. Maybe Marabou is just useless for us too. Okay, definitely start off the round with Science 2 Rep though. Science 2 Rep upgrade cards. That's like that's our 3 upgrades for the game. We don't need any other upgrades, and it gets us another worker as well. Definitely want to keep 1 and 2, I think. So I mean, Tape is a better release, but it's also matching Asia. So I might just want to hang on to that tag. But then they can leech off Sea Cave. Okay, keep Asia release. It's possible they just have it anyway. Yeah, no, we wanted to grab expansion area here for sure. Start off with our uni. Guess I'm not even sure I care that much about the partner zoo. I mean, we'd just be upgrading like a SOS, and I don't think it actually does that much for us. Okay, I mean, the main thing is they don't have a release or anything. I don't think their map is that cooked yet. I mean, Pelican is pretty solid for them. Considering looking to play it here. It's like we have expansion area up here straight into Pelican next move. They'd have to really go out of their way to get it. And it just gives us... It's basically like a clever... It's like a Cleveron build. I like it. Pilfering incoming? Oh, okay. Yeah, not just yet. Okay. That is good to know. I did not pay attention to that. Okay, like... Pelican, build a 3 size up here. I mean, a 5 size up here. X token, do the Asia release. Get Partner Zoo. Yeah, money sponsors is just busted. It's crazy busted. We can also play Taz Devil at the same time, though we do have to be worried about potential pilfer. Oh, also we have a designer zoo. I think I should just never pay attention to endgames and just not worry about playing around them. So that's a pretty scary mandrill. That's a very scary mandrill. It's kind of funny that I said scary at the same time as that comment, but that is actually very scary. What? It's terrifying. This animal's action is not scary. But, I mean, could definitely be a capuchin. Like the other slight problem is they get to leech off our release here. Yeah, I got the animal sounds enabled. It's pretty funny. Oh, with cable car, my god.
The cable car do like.
No, there's no sponsor sounds yet.
Yes.
Why does the ibex sound like a sheep? I believe that's what they sound like, at least in my head.
Mountain goats.
Would they snap? There's a really snappable mandrill for them. I don't think we can afford to snap it up. In fact, I'm just more interested in... The Taz Devil's actually the scariest. Oh my god, it sounds like it's actually killing something.
I mean, Taz Devils are nightmares. They're horrible.
Muskox is... it's
so vicious.
It has some value with Meerkat Den, but okay, we can probably live without it. Yeah, let's get the 5 size here. We can live without it. Oh, it's crazy, but then we're not miles ahead, but yeah. They should definitely snap it up here. If they don't, then we just do projects and take that to grab it. Building is insane unless they are playing like yeah, it's so snappable because they can only play it with ignore conditions. That's a massive mistake. Oh, that's pretty common for me as well. Designer Zoo is not getting any better than this. Architectural, at least, is going to be 2 when we touch this rock, so I think we're just keeping architectural. Thank you for the mandrill. Grab Asia Partner Zoo. We can already do bird breeding with the eagle. Yeah, we're also not like super rich on projects, so we do need to do a cards action here as well. Guess it'd also be nice to find a sponsor. Like maybe we could draw up the landscape gardener or something. Oh, because I'm a complete moron. That's why. Oh my god. That. Oh no. Okay, we're already touching that spot. I was looking at this gap here and like, oh, this water. No, it's already getting touched. Okay, we already have hydro. Yeah, that's why we have the 1 CP. Amazon house. Okay, that would be a pretty good draw right now. Yeah, don't feel very far ahead. Okay, we know that's for the firefish. What else do they freaking have? And also, okay, if we do cards that it's going to break, they're probably going to break anyway, but we need to find something better than the Mandrill, I guess. But the other consideration would be break 4 first. I don't hate that either, actually. It just gives us a ton of money. If they're going to break anyway. And this way, if they do break, we can start off next round with the cards action, which I prefer. Oh, we could definitely play Amazon House because we don't need space. We have expansion areas, so like we're fine for space. Amazon House would be amazing here. I mean, we could also just consider upgrading build because there'd be Amazon House spot there, and then could also max out architectural potentially. Just show us the Amazon House first, then I'll consider these lines. There's also an interesting... Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly why they built that, because... Just focusing for half a second. I like getting the platypus. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, there's that guy. Okay, still not easy for them to get at all, unless there's like triple wave here. Large animals is a good project for us. Moose is definitely playable. Platypus is good for our meerkat den. I don't think we're just ever worried about Asia. I'm very scared of discarding this right now. Okay, we could also have some ideas of... Oh dear God. Okay, we can get both of these. We can play Capuchin, Pilfer, play Eagle, spend a card to do projects, do bird breeding, get the diversity researcher out of here. Yeah, there's no snapping on this map. I completely forgot what I was going to talk about before, though. Unfortunately for everyone. Sorry, guys. Yeah, feeling much better, though. We have... Yeah, diversity research is also really good for our money sponsors. We're just happy to stay in rounds forever. It is a very good card, diversity. And they put it in range for us. Thank you. Just Eagle now, so they don't get diversity for sure. We can discard the Mandrill. Okay, just... Please don't scavenge it up. I think we're okay for projects that we don't need to leech off their reptile breeding. I guess the other thing is we could consider Worker to do another project this round. But I think we just care more about money, probably. We could also grab second university if we want. Honestly, I'm just thinking money again. But this could give us ideas like 2 primates maybe, and also stops them getting 4 or 5 easily. Nearly cooked that. We already have the perfect Amazon house spot. Bam, bam. That would be the ideal spot. Okay, we have like ideas of diversity into platypus and moose. And I think after that they would concede, probably. I mean, our position is just insanely good. Yeah, okay, okay, this round we can just grab Herbivore University. That gives us points for Meerkat Den, also opens up, finds some more animals to play. And if they play enough... Alright, they pull for us, that's fine. Oh, they pill for Venom, actually. No, they didn't have enough money. Oh, and they can't even leech off the Asia release because we kicked it out of here. Nice. Nah, we're still going to play Moose now. I mean, if we just build another 5 size, it's not that difficult if we find one of those big animals. It's just much better timing to play both these now. How are we doing so well in the Steam Solo Challenge? I don't know. Normally I feel the same way. Like, I feel like Frosty normally wrecks me. But I'm having a good season. God, shut up! Having a good season this season. I don't know. I just approach it like I approach normal Ark. I just play quickly. Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble if they're only doing second partner zoo. Okay, they do have 4 monkeys. We do have an insane project coming in though. And hopefully a nice big playable animal here. Let's see what the Herbie is. Well, I find it unlikely that we're going to be filling our map. Just given how what the score's looking like. We should be pretty close to finishing, I guess. We could break here with break. 2 sides, we have the perfect position here to touch the last rock for architectural endgame. I have got a couple of videos for the solo challenges, but I don't know. A lot of the solo challenges, it's about how you can optimize the broken starts that they give. Like, for example, I think the last challenge was you start with spokesperson played, which means if you just start with Science Tier Up University, you always have a turn 2 upgrade, which you can definitely abuse in some situations. They are sitting on 0 cards. So let's just have a patient X back move and then break. We kind of have to do an X back move anyway, I think. Also, Mountain Taper is amazing for our... Okay, I mean, if you want to break, that's perfectly fine with me, because you're sitting on 0 cards as well. Yeah, but like, if you start the Steam challenge with around a turn 2 upgrade, you can do a lot of crazy things. Like, you just use it to upgrade build. You could use it to upgrade sponsors, play like an very early explorer. Like, there's a lot of options. And often it's about finding a lot of release projects is how you get a decent score. Just being able to recycle the enclosures. Well, can't deny it. Okay, so we can deny all these monkeys. But we can also just dig them away, so don't really have to deny them. Having said that, this guy would be like decent to play. Can we afford that? Even the Duke would be like fine to play, I think. Okay, let's just deny both and start with the... Oh, I build socks. Okay, let's deny both and start with a conference on Australia. God, it does feel like a bit of a wasted action here, but... Whatever, that's our enclosure for monkey. Win a season, then retire. We kind of like this monkey, so we get maxed out endgame on diversity researcher. Yeah, we do have to build, but I think we kind of need this to actually finish the game anyway. We're not touching the last rock at the moment because we're just going to take another build action. Kind of have to. We don't have enough raw points with just the taper, so we kind of have to play a second animal as well. And we need the enclosure for that. So Mariki, taper, large animals project, that should be pretty close with 3 rep as well. Yeah, I think we're okay without money. We haven't even donated once yet, so we're okay for money. But I think that the main thing is I needed it to get the card draw spot, which is touching the water. I don't think there was any better way to do that, because I wanted to deny the monkeys from them. It's more like just having to spend a build action at this stage of the game. Like, want to try to avoid doing that. Can dig for a sponsor to market. We have marketing? Wait, where? We've already covered our marketing spot. Yeah, there's no marketing coming up. But we can dig anyway. Oh, that marketing. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Huh. Very observant, everyone. It would be, okay, it'd be nice if we could get Africa partners as well, but don't have the X tokens unless we play the Duke instead. Trying to figure out if that's... Nah, I think Mariku's just better animal. Especially with the end game. With the diversity researcher end game. That's true. Chat is very rarely wrong. You can go. We're going to get a monkey gang thing from this dude, so we'll have stuff to dig. We're only just discarding now, huh? Thank you, Jardine. Oh god, it sounds like the other one. Hey, you're not a sponsor. Well, we do have enough tempo to get 2 reputation and 3 reputation, and with our projects and donation, that's going to be enough anyway, so as long as we can end this move, it's fine. Our end games are really good as well. Just... I'm not sure how... I don't think we're in line for another, like, 26 or 27 turn game, though, but could be wrong on that. I feel like we've played too many sponsors for that to be the case. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Just in case they have a pilfer. Pretty damn good last project to finish with. Meerkat Den endgame, Hydro endgame, Diversity maxed out, so 4 shields. And a pouch for conference. I think we did pouch with the Taz Devil. That's cute. Oh, yeah, they were just short on 5 Asia. Yeah, they could have done 5 Asia next turn, actually. So it's really good that we did finish, because they're going to play their Firefish here. And that does give them 5. Yeah, I mean, very close to 5 primates, very close to 5 Asia, but doing neither of them. Oh, they don't even have the firefish anymore, it seems. Okay, I'll take 28. Has been a good run today. Unfortunately, I think we pretty much finished the day where we started off. Just thanks to that first loss. 1 point loss as well, by the way. I think it has been a good day. Lots of good games. Oh, that's true. 1 away from cable car and aquarium. So you can see, like, they would have been pretty damn close with a couple of other things lining up. Like, they play the Firefish here, which they didn't for I don't know what reason, but they play that and they get 5 Asia. Let's say they had another turn. They'd be getting very close. Yeah. This is really where they got we got a lot of points from projects. I guess large animals are a really good project. I guess we got some. We got a pretty good deal from sponsors as well with like Meerkat Den. But the main thing is we had a ton of money from sponsors, and that allows us to play a lot more animals. We look at like money gained here. Yeah, money spent on animals 150 to 90. Money gained 170. Yeah, Hydro is insane. Just Hydro being able to activate money sponsors every single time is crazy. It's also weird they've moved the arena up here, which honestly I don't mind. Yeah, I think we're about where we started the stream. It's okay. We're just saving our run for the end of the season. Still 33 days to go. Yeah, Songchen looks in a really good position, especially with BDW not being like in the mix at the moment because his account got deleted. So I think it's going to be pretty hard for anyone to catch that. Having said, I mean, there's still plenty of time, but it's just not many players that can like maintain around that rating. Like even I can't right now. Anyway, good stream today. Let us know in the comments what you think about the animal noises. I mean, I'm happy to have them as a continuous thing, but I understand that could get grating after a while. But not annoying for me so far. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of the day and good night.